Hey everyone, I'm Tim, and today I'm going to review what is, in my opinion, the best cheap sleeping pad for camping. I've been using this sleeping pad for the last 2 years, so this is my long-term experience with this sleeping pad. This is the SleepinGo ultralight portable camping air mattress, and to start things off, what I think is the shining feature is the price. This sleeping pad is available on Amazon for only $30 US. That's a crazy good deal for something that works well. And I have a lot to say about this sleeping pad, so let's jump in. First of all, this is an air mattress sleeping pad. It's not self-inflating and it's not closed cell foam. There are definitely pros and cons to each option, and one of the cons for air mattresses is its lower R value. I haven't tried to use this pad in sub-freezing temps, but I don't think it would shine in that scenario. Amazon doesn't actually say what the R value is, but I would say that it's next to 0. For warmth rating, I'd give it a 2 out of 5, but it's perfect for fair weather camping. One of the pros to an air mattress is its packability, another strong suit of this mattress. It weighs only 14 ounces, so even if you're backpacking, that's pretty reasonable. And as far as pack size, it's about as big as a Nalgene water bottle. So I would say it is definitely a packable piece of gear, and I think it would be good for any type of camping that requires a low pack size. Of course, there are other options that weigh less, but they would likely be more expensive, and I don't think this pad is marketed for anyone who is traveling ultra lightweight. I give it a 4.5 out of 5 for packability. As far as comfort, let's first talk about the dimensions of the pad as that relates to comfort. Inflated, this mattress measures 74 by 22 inches. And the next really important number is thickness. This pad inflates to 2 inches thick. I think that is plenty to smooth out the rough spots on the ground and is even fairly comfortable for side sleepers. I think this pad offers a great sleeping experience. I roll around a lot at night, and so I cover all the different sleeping positions, and I haven't had any issues with comfort yet, and I always wake up feeling refreshed. It is important to note that your overall sleep system has to be dialed in to get the most out of this sleeping pad, but I would say comfort is pretty good. It is an air mattress, so it's not the most comfortable. I think self-inflating would have the upper hand in this category, but considering all the other features of this pad, it holds its own. For comfort, I'll give SleepinGo a 4 out of 5. Speaking of this being an air mattress, let's talk about ease of setup. I just breathe into it to inflate it. I know that could cause issues in the long run, but this isn't a piece of gear that I'm overly concerned with getting year after year of use from. Like I said, I have been using this sleeping pad for at least 2 years, and I even used it on my motorcycle trip to all the national parks, which was a 10-month journey. And I filled it with my breath every night instead of using a pump. I have not had any issues. That was a 10-month trip, and I camped more than half the time. So I have pretty heavy use with it, and it's still going strong and doesn't have any leaks or anything. It's also easy to deflate and get all packed up. I don't keep it in a stuffed sack or anything. I just roll it up and put it in my duffel bag full of camping gear. So as far as ease of setup, this pad is super easy to inflate, sets up quick and easy, and I don't feel like I'm out of breath or gasping for air when I'm done inflating it. For this category, I'd give it a 4.5 out of 5. Next, another important factor, durability and materials. This pad is built with a tear-resistant, heavy-duty ripstop nylon fabric and comes in at 20 denier. That's pretty good for such a cheap sleeping pad. I do use a footprint under my tent, but this pad has been used on all manner of terrain, and I have no punctures at all, even after camping in the rocky desert. I think after 2 years of heavy use, I have gotten my money's worth out of this pad, but it's still going strong, and I think it has at least another 2 years in it. Durability is a 5 out of 5. Another super important category that I think could be easy to overlook and easy to regret is noise level. I have used some pads that crinkle and squeak every time you think about moving, and it keeps me up at night. This can be a total nightmare for light sleepers. So if that's you, you should definitely be keeping noise level in mind if you're in the market for a new sleeping pad. I have to say this pad does really well in this category. It's an air mattress, so some noise is to be expected, but it is totally minimal and doesn't affect my quality of sleep whatsoever. This is another 5 out of 5. Next category is price and value for your money. If cost is a big factor for you, you should really be including this in your search for your next air mattress. For $30, something that works well and is that inexpensive, this is a no-brainer for me. Sure, there are more comfortable options, there are warmer options, there are even options that are easier to set up, but not for this price point. I think this is a great value for the money, and I'm always looking for less expensive gear that performs as well as the high-end stuff, and I definitely found it with this pad. Full disclosure, I wanted to hate this pad, and the first one I ordered had a manufacturer defect, which was a bummer because it didn't hold air through the whole night. But they were great about fixing the situation and getting me a working pad shipped right away. So I had a bad first impression, but decided to give it another go anyway, and I'm so glad I did, because this piece of gear was a seriously good find in my opinion. For value, I give this a solid 5 out of 5. This is a great buy, and you should consider it if cost is a deciding factor for you. I'll leave a link down below if you want to check it out on Amazon. Let me know in the comments if you have any experience with this pad, or if you're planning on trying it out, let us know how it goes. Anyways, thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.